Welcome to day 5 of Blender Tricks by Josh, a series of tricks I've used to create some of my favourite projects. Today we're looking at how I added bubbles to this stirring shot. I started with a test scene to figure out the effect before fully committing. A basic scene with a circle curve and a long cylinder. With the cylinder selected, I added a follow path constraint and chose the curve as the target. Animating the offset gave me this. Adding particles is easy. I simply come over to the particle tab and press this plus button. But unfortunately these don't look like bubbles. I started by bringing the gravity down to 0 and increasing the particle lifetime. If we rendered this out now, you'd notice that the bubbles aren't visible. This is because particles don't render. Instead, we need to create our bubble object like this and add our bubble material. Select render as object in the drop down menu and our bubble as the instance object. Scale here and add a little bit of randomness here and we get this. Add simple child particles with some radius and roundness to get a messier result. My bubbles were looking a little too crazy, so I calmed them down in the velocity tab. With a successful test, I built my scene and added a stirrer. With the previous steps applied, I had a small problem. Bubbles were everywhere. To fix this, I selected these faces in edit mode and added them as a vertex group, then chose this group in the particle settings. Now I have working bubbles. With some pieces of toffee added to curves in the same way I did with the stirrer, I had my final shot. And boom, bubbles. That's it for day 5. Let me know what you'd like to see in a future episode, and I'll see you next time. Adios.